Hello, this is Marcus from Beamlet.com, and in this video I want to show you how to update your desktop image. The one I'm using right now is one of my favorite quotes actually by Henry Ford. Whether you think you can or think you can't, you're right. So I will change this and put it right back on. But the options where you would access is you first have to go into your system preferences. And you can do that through a couple of different ways. If I were to close this out, if you went to the Apple icon up here and click System Preferences, you can access it through there as well. Or you can just go into the Applications folder and find it. And you're going to have to go into the Desktop and Screensaver option. And from here, you're going to have either a specific folder, like I have right here, or the default would be here, where you can choose different images. And also keep in mind that it's completely dependent upon your computer's dimensions. That's what I really want to look for, like when you are changing your desktop images. These all have default configure. I mean, just all the images within this are built for your for your computer, so they will look good naturally on here. So everyone that I'm browsing, they'll just all look natural, and so you have to make sure that you know your size, whatever size that you're using. So I mean, if you're using a MacBook Pro, then it should be about 1280 by it's by like 800 or 900, can't remember. And for an iMac, which I'm using an iMac, it is going to be 1920 by 1080. And this is actually a little cool trick. If you hold down the Command Shift 3, oh my bad, not 3, that takes a picture. If you take a Command Shift 4, then you're going to have this little grid right here, this little target. If you go to the very end, where it says 0, 0, I don't know if you see that at the very top left now. You click on it. Now you just hold on to it and you're dragging. You're going to be able to find, if you go to the very bottom, the exact dimensions. Obviously, there are other ways, finding the dimensions, but this is something I use, for a lot of my programming actually, and finding certain things. But you can also, with this, you can take pictures too. Like if I want to take a snapshot of the nose, I just do that. And there we go. But now, as far as finding a desktop image, if you're trying to find one on the web, I would Google, something like download desktop, and whatever your dimensions are, you could even say like 1920 by 1080, something like that. Or even better yet, a better option would be going through the images, and from here. If you're on Google and you're searching through the images and click the search tools, you can actually eliminate this. You can get rid of this. But first, I want to make it. Let's see if I could choose the exact dimensions. Okay, yeah, so you can choose exactly what dimensions you want to use. So I'm going to click OK. Now it's going to find only 1920 by 1080s. And so let's just say I want to get a picture of this line over here. If I could reload it. Oh, I guess not. Guess it didn't show. But let's just say we want this panda. So I'm going to click View Image so I can get the full image. Any day now. So this is 1920 by 1080. All you have to do is drag this, or you can right click and click Save Image As, and I could just say desktop or default desktop image, something like this. And if you do have a folder, it'd be good to, I don't know if you can drag it, no you can't. So what you're going to want to do is wherever you have your folder, if you want to assign a default folder, then you could put it in there. So mine is just within the pictures. I added where I wanted my pictures to be, and so I went to just right here, and I chose that as my default image. But you can also assign anything. I mean, you could assign it as, your desktop right here. There's a place right there. But so all you have to do to change it, if you just want to change this image behind here, you just grab this and put it right here, and it'll change just like that. Now, if the image were, let's just say it were smaller than this, like if I were to open this up, and if I were to view this, let's just say I want to make it about a 1080. Let me get rid of that. Say I want to make it, yeah, let's do, actually let's use 1280, my bad. Let's say it's close to 1280 by, like, that's close to an iMac, MacBook Pro. That's very close to MacBook Pro, that dimension. So I'm going to just say MacBook Pro real quick. And I were to place this on here, you're going to notice that it either has fill screen, fit to screen, stretch to screen, which, you know, really dependent upon the dimensions. If it's, let's just say if it's too wide, and you know, as far as the height is, you know, it's just not enough height, then it could look very stretched. So it's something you really want to look into. See, if I centered it, that's putting it exactly the size of the dimensions. It's not expanding on that. So what you could do with that is, I have this little color pane right here. I can choose to change this, or if I click this little icon, I can make it sort of blend into this image. And I believe that there's some gradients here. Maybe not, but yeah. So there's a couple of options, but I like the full screen if it's not too small. Hope that you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, if you have any awesome, you know, desktop images that you found, then feel free to even post those, you know, below this video. Thank you for watching.